I feel like we shouldn't have to say this, but we don't hold any of these things necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know what we believe, but
Yeah.
most of these
Let's
things.
keep it that way, by the way.
I like that.
Let's keep it that
I like
way.
that, you know?
Just assume everything we say is a joke.
What is it? Fucking God and religion and politics? Bring it back. I don't need to know.
No, not at all.
I don't need to know.
Do you know how many Thanksgivings I've personally ruined?
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't exactly sure how they work. Each week, Alan Fitzgerald and I choose a topic and try our best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I'm your host, Jonathan Tilson, with my co-host, Alan Fitzgerald.
I'm Alan.
Alan, how would you go to heaven? I want to go to heaven.
Okay, we're talking about the Christian heaven, right?
Is there another?
There's other ones, but here's the thing.
I think there's one heaven and everyone has their own ideas of how to get there.
Jewish heaven, you buy your way in. Long answer, short answer, be a good person.
And that's what I asked. What is a good person?
Everyone thinks everyone else's values are off. Everyone listening to this, you have the best values. Remember that.
You do. Kyle Rittenhouse, longtime viewer, you have the best values.
You're definitely going to get into heaven.
Can my gun go to heaven? I wonder if they have guns in hell.
Heaven's what you love, guns are what you hate. So there could be some of the same shit in heaven than there is in hell.
So, like, my idea of heaven is like going to the grocery store and not seeing anyone I recognize.
Okay, that's pretty good.
But you have your ideals and I have my ideals, but we need common ideals.
Yes.
This is exactly how religion just starts.
So the Bible says you can't steal, all right? You can't murder someone. You can't want to fuck your neighbor's wife. You can't be gay. Actually, you can be gay.
But you can't act on it.
You can't act
You got
on
to become
it.
a priest.
We're not going to get into that.
Yeah. Look at past episodes.
By the way, if you go your whole life without being gay, get into heaven, first thing you want to do is be gay. And that's why we need different heavens. You've seen the Pride Parade, right? We're all for that, Pride, everything about it, okay? But at the same point in time, Bob Hope shouldn't have to look at that while he's celebrating Christmas every day with his family.
That's right. Gay Pride Parade is someone's heaven. If we're honest with ourselves, we have the same heaven as them. It's just like, oh yeah, I mean, if it's a fucking suck pile, it's like, isn't that kind of how eternity should be? Well, God's like, you know what? It's a good thing you didn't steal that candy bar. Now you get to suck fuck.
Get on the pile!
He has all these lines in the Bible, but really all he says once you get there is get on the pile.
We're just talking Bible here. Okay, this isn't our views.
We're just talking facts.
We're just...
If you're a trans woman on earth, are you just a woman, born a woman, in heaven?
No, you're a trans man in hell. Again, this is not our views. We're going off the Bible here. There's also nothing in the Bible about being trans.
Well, that's like talking about the Constitution with AR-15. It's like they weren't ready for this. And something tells me if sodomy sends you to hell,
I know.
changing your orientation that God gave you,
Yes.
God's up there powerless, just like, could we fucking get some amendments going here?
We could do that, Lord, but then you'd have to send another Jesus to die.
I don't want to find another pregnant teenager and cover her uncle's tracks by saying it was me. Well, this is my heaven. It's really just what affects other people. Don't steal, don't kill. You know, unless you have a good reason. You don't want to say never. It's almost like we need a court system or something. Heaven court.
It's the drama involved in that television series.
Oh my God. Your Holiness, please. I'm representing myself. Why is that? Because there are no Jews up here. Where'd the Jews go? God's like, you know where they went. I got a Christian lawyer over here. I'm trying to get into heaven. I'm fucked.
Okay, we're just kidding about trans, Jews, Muslims. Who else do we have to apologize to?
We're joking about whatever offended you. I can watch what you eat and know if I like you. Like fucking, a baby with a Mountain Dew? All right, hell.
Oh, Michael Bay is your favorite film director?
Hell.
Hell.
Gut with a belly shirt? Let me look at your upbringing. But if it was okay, hell.
We'd be bad at this if we decide who's in heaven or hell.
I think we're doing a good job. Oh, you have a mohawk, but you're not in a band? Hell.
The only people who make it in our heaven are our subscribers on YouTube. That's it.
That's right.
We have Jimmy Buffett in heaven, but if he touches a guitar, he goes straight to hell.
Jimmy Buffett in stocks in the fucking Heaven Town Square.
Mother Teresa throwing tomatoes at him.
Shame. Shame. Gandhi putting his armpit on his head.
All Gandhi does is eat in heaven all day.
Who's that fucking blob over there? fucking Gandhi.
Yeah, why don't you bite your tongue? That's fucking Gandhi.
Wow, Lizzo looks good. This is heaven.
Well, of course she looks good. She died when she was 32.
Sorry, Lizzo. I like your music. There has to be a way to get booted from heaven.
In my heaven, yeah, you can kick people out. But here's the thing. In my heaven, people show up just so I can kick them out. That's my heaven.
I want that heaven.
Yeah, that's a good heaven.
Where you rub their nose in it. Yeah. Here's my heaven. Just don't annoy
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Don't annoy me.
By the way, our heaven, gay people and Jews get in. Trans people, of course, get in. All that stuff. Just be a good person. That's our heaven if you need to hear that from us.
I think our heaven
If
is
you can't just know what jokes are. Our heaven, by the way, you're not in if you can't take a joke. You're fucking done.
Here's an easy one. Fucking Yelp reviews of a paragraph or longer. Fucking hell.
Hell. Any day.
Straight down the chute. We'll lose a couple that probably had a bad day and did that. Okay, we'll lose a couple. 85%. Bam.
We didn't even get into like Thomas Jefferson. George Washington, he had slaves, but he also founded the country.
My heaven does actually, regardless of what I think of an action, it does look at the surrounding world around that action
gotta.
for the time. I don't like that they did what they did.
And they don't, I mean, they do get to get slaves in heaven, though. That's the thing, it's heaven.
That's their heaven.
That's the only thing. So that sucks.
I'm not saying it's a good heaven.
These are complex issues here. Because heaven is what you want it to be.
Is Joe Rogan in heaven?
Yeah.
I don't think he's a bad actor.
No.
I think the people who love Joe Rogan, not like, but love Joe Rogan, they're not in my heaven.
You actually buy Alpha Brain, then I guess you're too stupid to be in a heaven?
No in my heaven.
Retarded people can't go to heaven. Yeah.
That's the name of my book. Buy it on Kindle, September 26th. Okay, so what we're basically saying is there's no right or wrong way to do it. So if you're out there, go do your thing. Okay, try not to judge other people. What did Jesus say? He
says a lot
hasn't
of shit.
sinned, cast the first stone, something like that. I think that's good. I don't think we use that anymore. Yeah, so don't judge unless you know you're a piece of shit too. It's really important that you know you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And if you do that, and if you don't drink Mountain Dew, and if you don't leave Yelp reviews of a paragraph or longer, you might see us in heaven with you.
Also, if you're 35 years old and you're a green belt in karate, sorry, you gotta go to hell.
Yeah. Finish your belts, okay? I think that's all we got. All right, guys, I'm Jonathan Tilson.
I'm Alan Fitzgerald.
See you next time.